Hello, friends. I am so excited to do an activity with you. Let's start by saying hello, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'll go first, and I'll say, hello, friends, and then your turn, and you can say, hello, Miss Lacey. My turn. Hello, friends. Your turn. Good job. Today, we are going to do 3 frog activities. We're going to do frog jumping activities today. The first thing we're going to do is move our bodies. First, we'll move our bodies. Next, we are going to play a game. And last, we are going to do a pencil game or a crayon game. I'll probably use a crayon. Those are always my favorite. First, we'll move our bodies. Next, we'll play a game. Last, we'll do a crayon game. What are we going to do first? Move our bodies. First, we're going to move our bodies. All right, friends, I cleared a nice big space where I can move my body safely without running into anything. So clear a nice big space at home where you can move around safely. And I need 2 things to do this activity. First, I need a frog. That's going to be me. I'm going to be the frog. And next, I need some lily pads. You can make lily pads out of all kinds of things. You could use some construction paper to cut out some lily pads. You could use some stuffed animals as lily pads. I'm going to use some paper plates as lily pads. Let's see how many I have. We'll count them as I put them on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I have 5 lily pads here. I know you can only see 3 on the video, but there's one right here and there's one right over here too. So now I'm going to be a frog. I'm going to pick a lily pad. I'm going to pick this one and I'm going to start here. And then I'm going to come all the way down and sit on it like a frog. So my feet are on the ground and my hands are on the ground and I'm sitting down like a frog. And then I'm going to jump as high as I can to try to get to another lily pad. All right, here I go. I made it. I'm going to jump to this one right here that's a little bit hard for you to see. I got it. I'm going to jump over here. All right, and there's one more. I'll jump to this one. All right. So you can move your lily pads all around your house, all around your open space that you cleared, and you can jump like a frog from lily pad to lily pad. All right, friends. First, we moved our bodies. We pretended we were frogs and we were jumping around on lily pads. And now that is all done. Next, we are going to play a game. And last, we're going to play a crayon game or a pencil game. What are we going to do next? We're going to play a game. The game, I showed you one of these before, but this game is using these little frogs that I have. I have a whole bunch of little frogs. Sometimes you can find them at the Dollar Tree or at Target or something like that. And they have a little piece on them where when you push on it, they. So if you have some of these frogs at home or a game like that, you can do this already. If you don't, I'm going to send some home with you after you come to school in person so that you can play and practice this game. We're just going to pick one. So I think I've got some green ones, some red ones, and some blue ones. I think I'm going to pick blue. I'll put my other frogs over here, and I'm going to play with my blue frog. When I'm trying to make my frog jump, I have to use just one finger. If I push it with all my fingers, it doesn't work. So I have to use just one finger, and I'm going to use my pointer. So use just one pointer finger, and you're going to push on the frog and jump. Then if you have this game, or if you buy this game at the Dollar Tree or something, it might come with a pond. So you can try to jump your frog into the pond. Whoops, that one went too far. We'll try again and see if I can get him into the pond. That one didn't go far enough. Oh, not quite. And you can practice that at home. I got it. If you don't have a pond, that's okay too. You could use a piece of paper and you could draw a circle or a shape that you have your frog jump into. What we want to practice with this frog, if you have one at home, you can do it now. And if not, when I send one home with you, is practice using your pointer, just one finger. Jump. All right. Okay, my friends. First, we moved our bodies. We pretended that we were the frogs and we were jumping on the lily pads. And that is all done. Next, we played a game. I played a game with this little frogs that I have. And I'm going to send one of these home with you. And now that is all done. Last, we are going to play a crayon game. What are we going to do last? Play a crayon game. All right, to do that, we need a piece of paper, and I have mine on a clipboard so I can hold it up and show it to you. And we're going to need some crayons. So first, I want you to get a green crayon and draw some lily pads on our piece of paper. We had 5 when we were playing our game that moved our bodies, so maybe we should draw 5. To make a lily pad, you can make any shape you want, but I'm going to try to make a circle, okay? Well, I'll start one here, and I'll go magic C, keep on going, stop, to make a circle. There's my first lily pad. I can color it in if I want to. Try to stay in the lines. Let's draw one over here. Magic C, keep on going, stop. There's my other lily pad. Now, let's see how many I have. 1, 2, let's keep going. I'll put one over here. Magic C, keep on going, stop. And I can color that in. And then we'll count them. 1, 2, 3. Let's put one over here. Magic C, keep on going, stop. And I can color that in. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. We'll put him up here. Magic C, keep on going, stop. And color that in. Now let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 5 lily pads. Next, you could use a pencil, or I'm going to use a crayon. I'm going to use a black one so you can see it really well. And I'm going to make my crayon into the frog. So I'll pick a lily pad. I think I'm going to pick that one to start with. And I'm going to put my frog on there. And my frog can run around the lily pad. He can jump. He can do whatever he needs to do as long as he stays on that lily pad. And now if he wants to go to the other lily pad, he has to jump to get there. So we're going to go frog jump off the paper and over to the other lily pad. And then he can play around on that one. He can draw. He can wiggle. And when he's ready to go to another lily pad, he has to jump off the paper and to the other lily pad. And now he can play on that one, and he can run all around, and he can wiggle. And now he's going to go to another lily pad, so he's going to jump off the paper to the other lily pad. There he goes. He's running around. He's having so much fun on this lily pad. And he wants to go to the other one, so he's going to jump off the paper to the other lily pad. And now he gets to play there. He can keep going. He can jump to this one, and he can jump to this one, and he can jump to this one as many times as you want. You could even pick a different color frog. Maybe I'll try an orange frog, and my orange frog can play on the lily pads and jump off the paper to the other lily pads, jump off the paper to practice our jumping with our crayons. All right, my friends. First, We played a game where we moved our bodies. We were the frog and we jumped on the lily pads, and now that is all done. Next, we played a game with these little frogs where we tried to jump them into a pond or make them jump with just one finger, just our pointer finger. And now that is all done. And last, we played a crayon game where our crayon was the frog and it practiced jumping around on the lily pads. And now that is all done. We are all done with OT. Thank you, friends.